Now the mic is working. I've been talking into a mute mic for 30 seconds. I hope the audio is good now. I apologize if you can hear the laptop going, uh, if the fan is too loud, but there's nothing I can do about that. The audio is good. That's awesome. Welcome to another stream. It's Friday the 13th. Uh, I didn't plan on streaming, you know, specifically on Friday the 13th. It's just that we said Friday, and it just happened to be Friday the 13th, which, you know, is perfect because, well, the X-Files game is kind of a horror game. Especially this one is going to be because we left off right before sending Agent Wilmore into a possibly certain death. And I hope that you guys are going to help me to keep him alive this time around. So how is everybody? How was your week? Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's just that I didn't have the mic on, so I was talking for like 30 seconds before I realized that the mic was off, but that's fine. So, how is everybody doing? I am doing fine. What have I been doing this week? I can't remember. I was busy this week. I can't even remember what I was doing. The only thing I remember is I finally watched Predator Badlands yesterday. I didn't want to spend money to go see it in the movies, so I just waited until it was streaming, and I watched it. That was, yeah, that's all I remember from last week. Oh yeah, and I went to the gym. I did that. So stressful week, but pulled back and doing stuff on my own terms and pace. Yes, I love that for you. I'm good. I'm making some stuff for my D&D group. Still need to see the new Predator. How is it? Um, okay, that's just my opinion. I still want you to go and see it for yourself. Um, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. It's my main complaint about, well, I have a lot of complaints about modern movie franchises, but one of them is that all sci-fi franchises kind of look the same now. And I know that it's always been a thing. You know, sci-fi has always had this sort of distinct look. Like you look at old sci-fi movies from like 60s and they all look like vaguely Star Trek-esque. But when you're thinking about franchises like Star Wars, Predator, Alien, other sci-fi franchises, Star Trek, they all had their identity in terms of how they looked, the aesthetics, the tech, the architecture, the sound design. But then something happened, and in the past, I don't know, 10 years or so, they all just started looking the same. And I know a lot of movie bros are gonna go after me if I say that, but I've seen a lot of movies in my days, and it just I was watching like Alien, I think it was called Alien Romulus, and I'm thinking, this is just Star Wars. This just looks like Andor or Rogue One. And so my main issue with this Predator movie is that, especially in the beginning, it did look a lot like Star Wars. It looked a lot like Disney Star Wars, especially like The Mandalorian, and so yeah, I guess that's just how it is with capitalism ruling entertainment. People just want more of the same. It's safe. So yeah, I just feel like I think that most sci-fi franchises are now beginning to look identical. I completely agree. It's so difficult to find new concepts. Yes, give me stuff like Logan's Run, Soylent Green out there. Absolutely. And I am not saying that that there aren't any movies or TV shows that are sci-fi horror movies and shows that aren't doing their own thing. You kind of have to dig a little deeper and go beyond what the mainstream has to offer. They just reboot movies for the sake of it. Yeah, they do, and They do, and it's working. People are still going to see them. I they are. So yes, I there's this like old saying, old meme that uh, George Lucas grew up watching Akira Kurosawa movies and reading Greek mythology and reading, watching all these like Flash Gordon and other sci-fi movies, and he took all of that and he created Star Wars. Now, people who grew up watching Star Wars, they grew up and made more Star Wars, which is not exactly an indictment of people that are making more Star Wars today. It's more critique of the system, that studios don't want to bet on new concepts. They want more of the same. Now, of course, as people can say, "Oh, well, what about the X Files? You love the X Files revival, and the X Files is just it's the same with the seasons 10 and 11." Let me tell you something. No matter how you feel about the X Files revival, and I know that a lot of fans, especially MSR shippers, are not happy with it. I loved it. Flawed, absolutely, but that's a different conversation. This was not a cash grab by Fox, by the studios. The X Files revival was a result of a years long campaign by the fans to bring back the X Files, and we didn't campaign for a TV show. We wanted a third movie after I Want to Believe came out, and a lot of fans weren't happy with it. So the X Files. Let me just nip this critique in the bud. The X Files revival was not a product of greed or just laziness on the studio part. I mean, maybe they were greedy and lazy, and of course they always are, but it was a result of fans hounding the studio and demanding a continuation. So this wasn't like a case of oh, the X Files is so profitable, it's gonna make us so much money. Let's just keep milking this property, this IP, until it's dead. Because the second movie didn't make a lot of money. I don't know if it like flopped, but it wasn't a success. It wasn't a financial success. So it wasn't a guarantee. It wasn't a safe bet, and yet so the revival is the fans made it happen. Now, whether or not you're happy with the result is a different conversation. But let me just say it just like now. Oh, it's the age of content, and they're all rebooting and reviving old shows, and the X Files is one of them. No, we wanted this. Maybe not exactly this. Then again, would a movie had been better than a revival series? Again, a topic for another conversation. We could have had a third movie. Yes, I mean, they were talks of a third movie, and I don't know. Fans wanted a third movie. Fans wanted a trilogy, and I think the way I understand it, because Fight the Future is a mythology movie. It's about the main conspiracy, and so when I Want to Believe came out, we thought that it was going to be sort of a continuation, that it was going to be a movie about alien conspiracy and the overarching mythology, but it was a Monster of the Week movie, which I think is fine. There is nothing. I think there is nothing wrong with a movie that is an X-Files movie that is not about the aliens or this big conspiracy, because the conspiracy was a big part of the X-Files. It was the core, but there were, the Monster of the Week episodes were just as important to the X-Files as the conspiracy ones. And so to have a movie that was centered, that was about something other than the aliens, I think it was a great idea. But did we like the movie? I'm gonna be honest with you. I only watched it once. I'm a horrible X-Files fan, I guess, because I only watched it once. Watched it with my brother many years ago. We didn't like it, and then we sort of tried watching it again, and it's just the timing wasn't right. So I haven't even seen it in a long time. So um, maybe I will like it more on a rewatch. But I have other issues with the movie, which had nothing to do with, oh, it's a sequel, it's a cash grab. But yeah, the second movie now, more educated X Files fans may correct me on that, but I think one of the reasons I want to believe it did not wasn't as successful financially as Fight the Future was because it came out at the same time as The Dark Knight, which I mean, come on. And also, I mean, maybe because fans were disappointed that it wasn't what they wanted, what they expected, which raises, the question, how far can you take fan service? You want to make as a creator, as a writer, you want to make the fans happy, but at the same time, you want to tell the story that you want to tell, that you have in your head, and to cave into the fans. There's there are plenty of examples in with IPs and franchises where they just started catering to the fans, and it just went downhill from there. So it's such a delicate balance with when you have a franchise that is so beloved by fans and with fandom is so active and vocal that if you don't do everything the fans want, and then again, like what fans, what part of the fandom are you trying to please? The MSR shippers, the Noromos, which ones? So if you try to cater to one demographic in the fandom and all the other ones feel like they've been screwed. So delicate balance there. I enjoy the second one, but mostly for a few select parts I won't mention for Charlie's sake. Yeah, that's good. As long as there's no mention of that bee or any bees. I don't remember if there are any bees in I Want to Believe. It takes place during the winter, so when I do get to watch I Want to Believe, I'm still buzzing from Fight the Future. Yes, it Fight the Future was. I mean, I never saw it in the theaters, but from what I understand, it was a huge event. Aside from Star Trek, I don't know any other TV shows back then that had so successfully transitioned into the big screen. So, and it was a huge event from the way I understand it, and it's a huge bombastic movie. It's an action flick. It's like it's a sci-fi action flick. Like the X Files have always been cinematic, but this was taking it to a whole nother level, and of course, and the tone is much lighter. The tone is more like season. I think the tone pretty much set the tone for season 6 and 7 because it's lighter than the first five, and I Want to Believe is a lot darker. It is much more in line with the earlier seasons, and then season 8 is also very dark. So it's much more I guess tone wise, I Want to Believe is more truthful to the original show, but it's is it a good movie? I don't know. I would pay money for cinemas to bring it back in theaters. Just have to feel seriously. Maybe it's gonna happen. They could do a re-release of Fight the Future. When it came out in '98, right? So we're gonna have to wait until like 30th anniversary to have it re-released. I believe that we fans we can do it. I mean, this fandom is vocal enough and persistent enough. Certainly, we can get angry and we can get, riled up. So if we want to bring back Fight the Future in the theaters, I believe we can pull it off. I did get to see it on a big screen on FileFest, but there was something wrong with the setup, and so uh, the whole movie was in this purple, uh, in the purple tones, purple hues. I don't know what was wrong with the projector, but it was very funny. It was an experience in itself to see to watch the movie in a room full of other fans, and it's purple. They've been re-releasing a ton of films lately. Yes, exactly. I mean, Star Wars. My brother and I went and watched Revenge of the Sith on its was it 25th anniversary? Um, what kind of anniversary was it? And it was amazing because we watched it for the first time together in the theater, and coming back to it. Obviously, we've seen it many times since then on DVD, but from being like he was a child, I was a teenager, and watching that movie on the big screen, because Revenge of the Sith is like, it's so beautiful, and then 25 years later, and we're both adults now, and it's an amazing feeling. So yeah, please bring back Fight the Future to the big screen. I've watched so many old films in the theater nowadays. It's the only reason I go. Yes, actually, I love it when they do that. I also watched Blade Runner for the first time in the theater when they re-released it for a special event. Maybe also an anniversary, and also so like some other older movies that I hadn't seen, that I wasn't old enough to see when they premiered back in the day. So yeah, I love it when they do that. Of course, movie tickets are very expensive, so it's still a luxury to be able to go and see some of those movies on a big screen. But if you can afford it, if you can spare that money, you should definitely go and watch some of those older movies on the big screen. I've watched, yes. Also, I think I told some of you guys, not here, on Insta. We have this movie theater in Malmö called Spegeln, the Mirror, and this like artsy movie theater, and they show new movies also, but they have this like David Lynch day on his birthday, and they have these like B movie nights and trashy horror movie nights, and they always show old movies on the big screen, and I kind of love that there is a theater that is playing these old movies, and also they make it a whole experience because there's a bar in the theater. I mean, in the room that you watch the movie in, and you got these like, you can order food, and so they make it a whole experience, and you're watching some old movie, and sipping wine and eating something fancy. It's yeah, movie. This may sound very bougie, and I know that money is a big factor in it, but having making a movie, watching a movie an experience, instead of just watching it on your phone or sitting and watching it on your computer screen. It's better. Again, like I said, more expensive. My indie, Nick says, my indie cinema shows a lot of older films. We go there a lot. I'm lucky enough to get tickets. Yeah, that are only £5 or £7. Proper armchairs and sofas, exactly. Yes, Charlie, we talked about that. I showed you the pictures from that cinema. It's actually I'm very glad that the theater exists. Um, but yeah, though I mean those tickets aren't cheap, but with that theater, um, you get it. You know, at least you can get a good meal and a glass of wine with the movie experience, and also because it's a little more like artsy and more, I don't know, fancy. They aren't any like the audience is much more well behaved than in a regular theater, because that's another thing. Movie audiences, it's gotten worse the way people are in the movies. Um, but we can have that conversation some other time. You guys want to play? You want to play the game? How did we get into this conversation? We started talking. Oh, I said I was watching Predator, and then we started talking about reboots, and yeah, okay, okay. But to answer your question, I thought Predator Badlands was pretty good. So if you have time to spare, you should definitely give it a watch. And let's play. So I'm gonna need your help with this one because we left Agent Wilmore at home right before he goes on his stakeout. And the last two times I sent him on a stakeout, he got killed. So I very much do not want him to get killed this time. So if we can somehow keep him alive, that would be great. Okay, how is the game sound? All right, he's at home. I am so scared right now. Oh, by the way, I forgot to hold on. Give me a sec. The ambient lighting. I forgot to plug it in. There we go. Game sound good. Okay, that's good. All right, so next up, we have to go to. So please tell me, am I right that now we talked to last week? We talked to Cook, who was pissed that we didn't tell him anything. That gaslighting d bag. Um, so now we're supposed to go to the warehouse again, right? Just write in chat yes or no. Cook is paranoid. I mean, yeah, you know, you're playing both sides. You can't trust anyone. You did this to yourself, Cook. Okay, so we go to the stakeout. Oh, I do not feel confident about this. Okay, you're gonna have to guide me through this because the last time he got shot, and also the time before that. This is this is just this was so uncalled for. This was absolutely uncalled for. Oh my goodness. So you wait too long, and this guy sneaks up behind you, and Friday the 13th curse. Can't even take a breath. You can enter the truck and check the glove compartment. Oh my goodness. And we just started. I knew that there was a risk that we were going to start the stream with ending the game by getting him killed. I just didn't know that it was going to happen right away. After glove compartment, enter passenger side. Exit passenger side. Yeah. Okay. So, he's dead. You know what? I'm gonna write this down. What you just said. How to proceed at the stakeout. Jesus. That was... See, I'm telling you, this is a horror game. Because, I mean, it's one thing if Wilmore takes a few steps and he accidentally bumps into someone and they shoot him. It's like, fair. He wasn't being cautious. But to have the guy just sneak up on him like this, and like we just waited some like extra 10 seconds before we took a step. That was cold. Checking the glove compartment. Okay. Warehouse. Go to warehouse. So I said, when you grab paper, you need to get out quick. Well. So, do we just start over? Maybe we can speed run this investigation this time to get to this part quicker. Wow. I did not expect Wilmore to get whacked this soon into the game, into the stream. Okay, fine, let's just start over. Poor guy. I feel so bad. Like, I feel like, it's I'm the one who's getting him killed. At the same time, he is a fairly incompetent agent. The Terrakin is gonna haunt us again. Yes. You know what? Just because I'm mad, I'm gonna give this guy cold shoulder. I'm gonna be mean to him from now on. I don't like him. Oh, damn it. How many times have we started this game now? I'm gonna do it fast. Let's go into our office, wait for Shanks to call. Naively, I thought that this was the day that we were going to end the curse and move on to day 3. He's annoyed he can't see fish. He has to work. I mean, this is so mean, but they pull him when Wilmore is killed. They pull him out of the water, right? So he sleeps with the fishes. And there is some grim irony to that. Wilmore, who is more interested in declining fish stocks than in finding FBI agents, ends his life, has his life ended in around fish. There is some grim poetic irony there. Okay, let's go see Shanks. Okay, you know what? My one problem with this game is too much clicking and pointing. Okay, we basically know what they're gonna say now. Don't have to pay attention to what they're saying. Oh, he gets to live the dream in bad circumstances, and the fish would have tried to eat him. You know, at least he died uh, doing something he loves, interacting with fish. Oh boy. And I just realized that we are back to being, to disappointing Skinner. I thought we were done with that part of the game. But we are back to being a huge disappointment to A.D. Skinner. And what is going on? Why is this going back and forth? Alright.
What case were they looking at? I'm not quite sure. All I have is this travel requisition.
Oh no, Dad's least favorite child.
These two agents were able to function with a high degree of autonomy due to the nature of the cases they pursued.
I'm sure there is some. He doesn't have high hopes for Wilmore the way he does with Mulder and Scully, because if you remember, in Skinner's first appearance in Tombs, he says, after he like yells at Mulder, he said like, "You're so competent, like I have so much faith in you, and you can do so much better than this, like than the X-Files sitting in a basement office." So like, and like, yeah, Skinner was sort of the antagonist back then, but I always got the feeling that he just knew that Mulder, that they were very, very competent agents and very, very smart, and when he was mad at them, it was basically just because he knew that they could do better. But with Wilmore, he just sees that this guy is hopeless.
Have you been romantically involved in the past?
He should love him and to the case. Oh boy.
Where were they last seen? In my office in D.C. Right before they left.
This is stupid questions.
Romantically involved now?
He's asking stupid questions.
I don't believe so. Did you got me involved in this investigation?
That's up to you, really.
Charlie writes, "I started to love Skinner after Fight the Future." I was like, I was wrong about you, Dad. Well, I mean, technically you weren't wrong about him. His job was to be, I mean, his character was purposefully ambiguous. You don't know whether you can trust him or not. So you weren't wrong to dislike him. It's just that
What should I do with my current case?
he
Get him off the hook. I know he's busy.
he chooses to side with Mulder and Scully. You know, the more he learns about
Then give your current case
their
files to
work
Will.
and the conspiracy
A.D.
and
Skinner will
what kind of people that he's working for. All right, let's go file an APB and do all that fun stuff. Mulder and Scully disappoint him because he wants them to get good grades. Exactly. With Wilmore, he's disappointed that he fathered him all together. Oh, poor Wilmore. better not project any of his own. What the hell are we? Any of his own unresolved parental issues with Skinner. Because that nothing good comes out of that.
So, okay. What's happening? You can't just sit on this. You gotta tell me what's happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mean to you because I don't like you.
Jesus, if there's a brass button in the building, you're gonna kiss it, aren't you? Oh, come on, man, tell me. There's a couple of missing agents he's trying to find, okay?
Instead of good grades, he got a soundless knowledge and just fish in aquarium rocks. You know, in a different, under different circumstances, Skinner would have said, you know, good. It's good that you have a hobby, but the circumstances are not right. They have a job to do. His favorite children are missing. This is the only game that I played that feels like work.
You've got mail.
I've logged in as Craig Wilmore more than I've logged in as myself on my work computer. So, yes, send an APB. Check email. We're not gonna read those. We're just gonna open them to keep the game moving. Oh boy. FBI simulator packaged as an X-Files game, exactly. You've got mail. Is the thing now when I open my emails. Was that really a thing back in the 90s? Because when I was growing up in the 90s, we didn't have the internet. We had a computer, but we didn't have the internet. So I don't know if this, like, you've got mail was really a thing back then. I mean, I guess it was. All right, we followed an APB. Let's grab some stuff. It's a secret way to get recruits. Exactly. It's subliminal messaging. It's like in that Simpsons episode where Bart and some other boys were recruited into a boys band, which was run by the Navy. And so the whole project was just no wait, I have to get the files to give to Cook. The whole project was just a way to subliminally brainwash people into joining the Navy. It was a thing in film and TV. Was anything to go by. I didn't have the internet until, yeah, same. I didn't have the internet until 2000. What was it? 3, 2. All right. I'm not interested in these files. I'm gonna give them to Cook. He can do whatever he wants with them. He can make origami with them for all I care.
Hey, partner, how's it going?
Yeah, how about this?
I don't want that.
What do you mean you don't want that? Shanks told me to give you these files. I have to tell him that.
Shanks wants me to hand my cases off to you. What cases you working on?
Told to have counterfeiters and those who are still active in the Northern Cascades. And assist the DEA on a meth lab ring. Handling things okay.
All right, now can I give you the files? You double crossing this and that.
Great.
Okay. Now let's go to that FBI rec
I
room.
suggest we start with the motel where Mulder and Scully are staying. I'll be waiting for you in the car.
I like the look on Wilmore's face. It's like he's not like sure about Skinner. It's like he's got this. I guess their dynamic is more like GT and Dr. Cox on Scrubs than, let's say, Skinner and Mulder. Cook knows we're trying to speed run and he's trying to be a pain. Exactly. Okay, I got all a little kit. Make origami cranes all the time at work and pass them out. These cranes are sitting on a lot of computer. Oh, I love that. It's very sweet. All right, let's go to the motel. Ah, it's the Groundhog Day. You summoned an army of cranes. He needs to get out of our way or we'll have to bore him with the facts. Fish facts, exactly. Plot twist. Cook is also into fish. He's also a fish fanatic.
Can I help you?
And he doesn't like that Wilmore is, you know, crowding in like on his hobby. So he wants him out of the game. He's like, I'm the only one here. That's my thing. I know all the fish facts. You stick to American Civil War, okay? Leave the fish to me. Cook, are you aware of the decline of fish stocks? Let's annoy this girl.
We're looking for information on two FBI agents who checked in here.
Can you show me some identification?
I feel like I've seen her somewhere. This actress in some other project. But I don't know. I need to look into cast of this game. Didn't you just show it to her?
What's the matter with you?
Lady, this man has died so many times. He doesn't even know.
We're looking for information on two FBI agents who checked in here.
Mm-hmm. And their names would be?
Agents Mulder and
The aquarium ain't big
Okay,
enough
let's
for the
name
two.
one week in advance from 3 to 4.
Oh my goodness.
Did you notice anything unusual about the two agents?
The guy was kind of spooky. Other than that, no.
On his spare time, Cook
Did
writes
anything unusual occur while they were here?
Not that I can remember.
fish mermaid fanfiction. That's his
Did you
dirty
have a name
little
and license
secret.
number of their rental car?
Sure, it's on the form, assuming they told the truth.
Will you write it down?
They have a showdown with either slapping fish or throwing rocks. Are you referring to the fish slapping dance from Monty Python? I really hope you are. Because a fish slapping dance starring Cook and Wilmore, I would pay to see that.
Would you take us to their rooms, please?
Sure, come this way. Here we go. This is his room. She stays next door.
Thank you.
I hope there aren't any dead bodies in here. We got finals coming up next week. You can get in and out through here.
Okay, we've seen everything here, right? So the only thing we need to get in this room is Jose Chance from Outer Space. Here it is. Let's grab it.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. I began to say that's good or bad. Did we check the outgoing calls? That's a good idea.
It's been so long since I watched Monty Python, but I guess we can say it's a reference. Back in the day, and I mean like
How long have you known them?
6, 7 years ago, I had a Monty Python phase like crazy. I was obsessed. Not like influencers. I am obsessed with this lipstick. Like, I literally obsessed with Monty Python. I watched
It would be helpful to know
obviously the 4 seasons of the TV show, even the fourth one without John Cleese. I read almost all of their books. I watched all the live shows I could find online. I like everything. I had all this Monty Python trivia. I knew all these like useless facts about them, all this lore. I had an Instagram account. The Monty Python fandom. I don't know if it is now, but back then it was very active. It was very big, very niche, but very big, and it was mostly like young people, like these millennials and Gen Zers, and a lot of them were queer and trans, and they were so active in the fandom, and there were some accounts that were doing Monty Python memes, and my account was one of them. And I don't know how it is now, but if it's still like that, but even a few years ago, half or like a good third of the Monty Python memes that you could find on the internet were made by me. I didn't like sign them, watermark them, or anything, but if you see a Monty Python meme from like 5, 6 years ago, chances are I did this. I made this. So, not to like brag or anything, but it's a weird way to say, that's my contribution to the internet history. But yeah, I used to be obsessed with obviously like all of their movies. Oh, and speaking of, my brother and I went to see the re-release of Life of Brian in the theater. It was amazing. It was a sing-along, except that the guy in front of us kept repeating all the jokes before they came on the screen. So he would just like say the whole movie out loud, like, just can we just watch the movie? But it was great. Those were the days. And then we bought tickets for re-release of the Holy Grail, but COVID happened, and that was it. Didn't even yes, there was a fandom, and it was big, and it was it was very strange. Just a lot of teenagers, a lot of young people, a lot of queer kids who were just into Monty Python, into Spamalot. Spamalot is like my favorite musical. Into just writing. There was so much Monty Python fan fiction, so much fan fiction. And this blurry line of ethics, like real people fan fiction, which should not be a thing, but is a thing. But yeah, there was a lot of Monty Python fan fiction. So it was a big thing. The only time I like audience participation is when it's required. And like obviously in a sing along you sing along, but when the movie is playing, don't tell the joke before it happens on screen. Just Common etiquette. Okay, we're supposed to speed run this. Let's grab Scully's laptop. And then let's go ask the girl about the phone records. I think, oh, we forgot to interact with that mother and her little daughter. I don't know how detrimental it is to the game, but I don't think they're gonna be here.
What now?
You don't have to be rude. We're just doing our job.
Can you keep a record of outgoing calls?
Sure, for billing purposes.
Could I get a copy, please?
Great. Give me a minute.
Preach
I want
it.
you to know you're putting me behind.
Sorry. Don't mean to bother you at work.
Plenty.
All right. We have all the phone numbers. I have them right here.
What's your major?
I'm working on a law degree.
I think he's trying to flirt with her, which
Can you remember
kind of
anything
goes
that might
with the, if we trust the theory from the one we postulated last time, that
I didn't see
everyone in this game is flirting with each other. But she's not having it. Yeah, see, this family's not here anymore. Ah, I forgot to click on that option. My head banging is that Wilmore loves fish, but he knows he can't go into the ocean because the lightning comes out of his hand whenever he grabs it. You're right. Oh my god, does this mean that Craig Wilmore is a Sith Lord? Is that what we're saying? Because if Craig Wilmore is a Sith Lord, then what the hell is he doing? Wasting his time on this investigation when he could just use the force to find Mulder and Scully and put an end to this whole shit show, and force torture Cook for good measure. Like, maybe he just doesn't know it yet. He needs someone to show him the ways of the force, and it's not gonna be Skinner, because he thinks everyone has lightning grab, so he doesn't say anything. He just thinks people don't care about the fish. He's conflicted. If he helps the fish, he will help Mulder and Scully. If it wasn't for the fish, Mulder and Scully would have been long gone. That's true. Alright. Okay, let's call those numbers, I guess. Let's go back to field office. Somebody added Wilmore face on a Little Mermaid poster. Yes, do that.
I'll be reviewing my notes in the meeting room.
Please do that. Somebody do an edit of Craig Wilmore just going about his day, or like asking about fish, and in the background, the Under the Sea is playing. Cook can be Ursula, Skinner can be Sebastian. I mean, Skinner gets mad, his face gets all red. Makes sense. Does that mean Shanks is King Triton? And does that make Astadorian Prince Eric? Just, I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, so I don't know. Really cool to see someone streaming this title. Was it difficult to set up? Oh, hi! We have a new guest here on stream. Welcome. So it wasn't difficult to set up. The thing is, this I used a this file that someone uploaded on X Files Reddit. I'll show you. I can't show you the screen, but you know what? I'm gonna give you the link because I used to download this game from my abandonware, but but there was some problem. I had to like download the disc each time I was playing, and the game would stop if I didn't, and it just became too much, and I was searching for ways to just download the whole game, and someone had actually done this, and I'm gonna send you the link. So there, and it just and you open this file, and the game is on this file basically. So it's very very convenient, especially if you don't have the original discs. You don't have the whole setup because this is just my laptop. I'm just playing this game on my laptop. So it was very very convenient. So to whoever uploaded this game online, a huge thank you. And I guess when I'm going to move on from this game to like resist or serve, we're gonna have to find some other ways to get that game, because I don't know if I can get it like this. Okay, so to those new joining in, we actually played this game many times before, and we started this stream on by by sending Agent Wilmore on a stakeout on day 2, and we got him killed again, and so we just had to start the whole investigation from scratch. So we're just like speed running. We're speed running. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a few phone calls just to get the game going. We already know what's gonna happen. Thank you very much. I was actually thinking about picking up the original physical copy. I mean, yeah, if you can buy an original copy of the game, absolutely do that. I'm not in the U.S. And that would be more difficult for me. I guess I would have to find someone who's selling it here in Sweden. But also, I don't have a professional gamer setup. This laptop, this is a new laptop. It doesn't have a CD player, so it makes it a lot easier. But yeah, if you can buy the game and buy all the discs, like that would be even better. Okay, let's tell the phones. Okay, Seattle number 206 555 0182. It's gonna be no signal. I mean, no one's picking up. Okay, no one's picking up. Let's call the DC number. We already know who it is. Also, please, an anxious alien, please tell me if you know, if you do know if this game is canon to the series. I don't think so. What do you guys say? I think Charlie and Nick know more about the game than I do, but I don't think so. I mean, it could be. Oh wait a minute. Oh my god, I dialed I dialed the wrong number. Oh boy. Okay, 1-2-0-2-5-5-5-0-1-49.
Hello? Who is this?
Agent Wilmore, FBI.
Oh, for Hickey.
Who are you?
I asked you first.
Look, I work for the FBI.
You're too paranoid for your own good.
Sure, okay. Why didn't you say so in the first place?
You're no help. Canon adjacent, but there is no mention of this game in the scene. No, there is no mention of Agent Wilmore or Shanks or Cook. I guess it could be canon in a way that Mulder and Scully had a lot of cases that we didn't get to see. So, just because it's not mentioned in the show doesn't mean that it can't be canon. Okay. I think we need to unlock the warehouse. Yep. I'm gonna unlock the warehouse. So, an anxious alien, how much do you know about this game? Because I don't want to spoil anything. Of course, I only made it as far as day 2, so there's not much I can spoil. I figured it wouldn't be canon when looking up the Watch of Order series. There is no mention of game. No, there is no mention of the game events. Also, speaking of spoilers, Charlie here in chat is on season 6 right now, right? So you don't mind spoilers at all. Well, that's good. But yeah, this game is kicking my butt. But we'll get to day 2 stakeout, and hopefully we'll not die again. But yeah, Charlie, are you in season 6 right now? I think you just watched Fight the Future. So have you started? Yeah, I get it for the game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can. There's not much to spoil right now. Mulder and Scully are missing. We just went to the motel, got some phone numbers, and now we have to go to the warehouse and look for clues and interview some shady characters. Right, phone. And it's Seattle number. So this is the warehouse. Yep. Dockside Warehouse. You're in season 6. The game hints where it takes place between the certain seasons. Really? I didn't know that. Oh, you're on your first watch through up to season 9. Binging it, look, you regret burning through so fast. Yeah, I mean, I understand the desire to binge the X-Files, but it really is a show that I think you best enjoyed, like, you know, if you take your time with it, especially since almost every episode is like a shorter movie. But you know, to you do you watch it however you want it. Okay, so I guess we have to go to the warehouse now. You know what? I'm gonna consult my trusted notebook. Okay. Call computer crimes. Yes, we need to call computer crimes, and they're not gonna be answering. But we're gonna call them anyway because that's protocol. We forgot to give the girl the book. Oh. I guess we have to drive all the way to Everett to give the stinking book to the motel girl. Oh boy. Luckily, there's plenty of time. It's not like we're in a hurry to find missing agents. Oh no, I have computer crimes here. Why do I have to? I have it in my notebook. Yes, computer crimes. Okay. 202 555 0188. They're not gonna answer. What? Oh my god. I am just as incompetent as Agent Wilmore. I can't even dial the right number. Yeah.
Thank you for calling the Seattle Police Department Computer Crimes Division. We are currently in the process of upgrading our voicemail and
I don't know what genre of video game this falls under.
handle your call at the moment.
I don't know either, but I do wish there were more games like this. It's a brainy game. It's a whole investigation. It's a very cinematic game. I would. I don't know. Is there such a thing as a detective game? But parts of it definitely qualify as horror, as you will see later. Like the way it just started. This game started with with Wilmore being ambushed, and there was nothing I can do about it. Okay, we need to go to the doghouse. But first, I guess we need to we need to go to Everett again, and give the girl the book. Because I don't know what's gonna happen if I don't. I don't know how detrimental it is to the investigation.
That's where that went. That's supposed to stay in the lobby.
Agent Mulder has some interesting reading habits.
Yeah. I wouldn't comment on that, Wilmore. Yes, please, Charlie, recommend more games like this. Okay, let's go to warehouse. We have unlocked it successfully. And now we get to disappoint our FBI dad some more. With our inane questions. Do you think those guys that are watching us know about Mulder and Scully?
It would be helpful to have some background on the case your agent were pursuing. Wouldn't it? One asshole, sure.
Stream Phantasmagoria to back as the same action decision making play style, super unique. That would be fun to check out. I mean, I'm definitely more into these like puzzle games than like shooters. Right, lockpick.
You're pretending I'm doing this.
He has a lot of experience of not seeing anything wrong that his agents are doing. All right. Go to warehouse. We need to collect
Why don't you check out the main floor? I'm gonna take a look in there.
bullet, blood sample, lead, and cigarette. And we need a crowbar. And we also need to talk to Wong. First, okay, so we go. Where? The bullet needs to be here. Why can't I? Hold on. Nope. Back up. This is so like everything has to be done perfectly. Why can't I find the? Okay. Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, you know what? Let's just go back. Let's just go get the crowbar first. Let's go get the crowbar. And maybe, yeah. Okay, there's that little room. So we're not gonna talk to Skinner just yet, because we don't have any clues to show him. Night vision goggles. Crowbar. Got it. Let's head back. And we can start by collecting the lead. The first clue. Okay.
This phone is.
Yes, Skinner, I understand exactly what you're saying. So lead is this in these crates, so we have to go all the way to the back to the entrance. These are the crates. I've written notes for this bit. Yes, thank you. I'm bad at giving directions, but when it comes to this warehouse, I know it's like my own house. Wait. Let's see. Crowbar. Crowbar. I miss the characters wearing the oversized coats so much. I agree. It was a fashion statement unto itself. I miss 90s fashion. Like, unironically, I do. There was something so very sincere about it. Wait, did we bag the? No, we didn't. Oh, Agent Wilmore. We need to bag the evidence. There we go. Swishy overcoats should be legal. What? You don't like swishy overcoats? I think my mom had an overcoat that was kind of, that style, like this 90s oversized, like with shoulder pads. Not exactly like that, but so yeah, it gives me some major nostalgia vibes. There we go. There's the bullet. There's the bullet, baby. Let's bag it. wear my winter coat, which is like motors everywhere. I mean, I wear a leather jacket, which was originally bought for a Kreischer cosplay, and now I wear it as my regular, you know, jacket. Let's pack the blood. Even on a hot day, I'm wearing it. That's a fashion statement. Oh, seriously, my charger is cooked. I am losing energy instead of getting.
I found blood. Someone got shot.
Okay, we got blood, lead, bullet. Now we need a cigarette. And I think we go by going right. And then was it lead? That was right? Yep. Yes. I think I got it. But thank you. And also gonna need your help back when we were on a stakeout. Okay. Yes, now we talk to Skinner. And then we talk to Wong. Alright. Assistant Director, FBI Dad. What have you got for it? No. Why would you do that? No. Go back. There's Skinner. I don't want that.
No.
Are you sure about that? It's clues about your agents that are missing. Why can't I give them the evidence now? Okay, let's talk. Oh, now we can.
I'll let some DNA test. I'll take a sample of the Star Crime Lab in DC and have it out.
I love how the transitions when moving around are like the ones in PowerPoint.
What do you think about that? I don't know, but I suggest you minimize your contact with it until we have
Too
it
late. He didn't even wear gloves when he was bagging it.
What do you think about this?
It's a popular brand. Disappointed Dad. Ugh.
Why would Mulder and Scully have called? I'm not sure, but it's good.
I have no idea what they're saying.
That blood is. It doesn't look very good, does it? Let's have
I'm
an
not mad, I'm just disappointed. Which is just Dad for mad.
Bullet passed through. The victim may only have been injured. That's assuming they were only shot once. But I appreciate your optimism, Agent Wilmore.
This is the dumbest question.
If they were killed. I doubt the killers would leave the bodies of two federal agents lying here for us to find. If they're dead, we'll probably never find them. Let's just hope that's not the case. Now, if we delay any longer, we'll be lucky to find any.
Okay, let's go find Wong. And talk to Wong that lying fisherman. This This place gives me the creeps. Like the whole warehouse giving me the creeps. Even like more so than the Tarakan. See, the problem with this game, with this version, is that the cursor isn't working very well. Okay. What's your name? Show me your badge before I say anything.
What's your name? Who's asking?
And then we show him the badge. And he's still lying to us.
Agent Wilmore, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
So, what's your name?
What's your name? James Wan. What can you tell me about that warehouse? Not much. It's a warehouse. I don't know, I just dock here. They used to haul a lot of cargo in and out of there. Armed guards sometimes. Lately it's been pretty quiet, which ain't too surprising, considering what's been going on around here. Well, what exactly is that? Fish been drying up.
Fish mentioned. We should have on this stream. We should have like a sound effect. Like every time a fish stocks are mentioned, it goes off. And it's the theme from
You
Little
noticed any
Mermaid.
unusual activity? Not really, just the fact the warehouse has been a lot quieter than usual. You been here this last week? Pretty much. You haven't seen or heard anything unusual?
It counts how many times it mentions
I
fish.
try to get home by dusk, see my family.
Okay, X-Files game drinking game. And just drink every time fish stocks are mentioned. Drink every time Agent Wilmore asks a stupid question. Stuff like that.
Tell me about your family. Why? Curious. Just want to know about your family, that's all. Okay. Wife, little girl. How old's your daughter? 7. Young for a man your age. I'm surprised. I eat a lot of fish. Is your wife younger than you? Young enough to have a 7-year-old. How long have you been in this country? My accent give it away, huh? 10, 11 years, maybe. Where you from, Mr. Wong? China. I left Canton in 1985.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Wong. Okay, let's ask about fish.
So what's happened to the fishing? I don't know, but it's getting bad. Some folks say it's from overfishing. How long's this been going on? Long enough for a lot of guys to move on. Can't make ends meet. I'm thinking about it myself. Can I get a cigarette from you? Sorry, I don't smoke. Gives you cancer. Don't you watch the news?
Yeah. Wilmore, don't you watch the news?
Does this look familiar to you? No. What is it? Why don't you let me ask the questions?
You're sassy. You're a sassy one, Agent Wilmore.
Any reason why we'd find blood in that warehouse? No.
Industrial accident, maybe. I don't know.
Depends on what we're drinking. What do people usually drink in drinking games? I mean, something that, like, I don't know, sip of wine or a shot of something. Um, I guess it depends on how adventurous you're feeling. Okay, I think we've asked everything we need to know. Let's go back to the warehouse where we can ask stupid questions about guys who are following us. Oh, what? Come on. Up, up. What does the chat say? Well, last time I did drinking games, it was whiskey, shots, vodka, but oh wow, that's some serious stuff. You know what? Here's the thing. Not everyone drinks alcohol, which I respect. So a drinking game, and the rules are you drink whatever it is you want to drink. So if you have stomach problems, you don't want to drink anything strong, that's fine. If you just like wine, you can drink wine. If you just want to drink, I don't know, like Gatorade or so something that will give you like a little buzz, a little kick without being alcoholic, that's fine too. So a very democratic drinking game, and the only rule is to drink whenever fish comes up or something else that happens in this game. So the
What do you think it is?
Someone is interested in what we're
what
doing.
you're drinking is not detrimental to the
What should we
rules
do
of the
about
game.
that car?
I think that's your call, Agent Wilmore.
Oh my god, this is such a stupid question. Do you think we should ask him this question? I feel bad every time I ask him this question. It's a dumb question. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna ask him.
Do you think they know about Mulder and Scully?
It's possible. Why don't you go ask them?
Alright. We do have their license plate number from a previous playthrough, but I'm gonna pull up my camera just in case I can do that yet. Alright. Camera. Yes. Finally, Agent Wilmer, you did something right. He'll be disappointed. No, I feel we should avoid all stupid questions. He'll be disappointed no matter what. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Exactly, I agree. A few friends of mine don't drink, so we got what we liked drinking, but we just got adventurous one night. Yeah, exactly. Like whatever it is, the point of I don't know. Maybe to some people the point of a drinking game is to get drunk, or to see how drunk you can get. But why can it be that the point of a drinking game is to just have fun with your friends? So it doesn't have to be alcoholic in nature. All right. Let's go disappoint our father some more. Yes, let's go to crime lab and just load off or give John all the stuff that we collected, and let him deal with that, because we have bigger fish to fry. But Wilmore is adequate. Trophy, yes, exactly. He gets a trophy for being adequate. The award for the most adequate FBI agent.
Hey, Mr. Wilmore. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Hey, John, how have you been?
Bored. Hope you have something real exciting for me.
I do my best.
So, what have you got? What have we here?
Everyone has a proper sarcasm streak
You
going
have to
on,
be better than
yes.
this. I can tell you right now what this is. It's industrial
Take a
grade
sip
lead.
every time someone
Lead.
is being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Why lead?
I don't know. It's used for anything from weighing scuba divers to lining X-ray vests. Pretty common stuff.
Is there any reason why someone would treat this like contraband?
No,
It's neither
it's neither
illegal
illegal
or
nor
sexy.
sexy.
I can quote this
There's no
game
reason
now.
why anybody should want or need to smuggle it anywhere. No thanks, I'm trying to quit.
That's very funny.
Thank you. One Morley cigarette butt. I'll give it the once over. What's this, blood?
Very good.
You got
Sarcasm,
a target to match it to?
right?
I can tell you the blood type, but without a target for a DNA test, there's not much I can do. What's the case?
Doctor orders the reason
Couple
behind
missing
his patient's
FBI
alcohol
agents.
poisoning somebody.
Get the blood they
He
pulled.
declined
That's
fish
bad.
stocks and
I
sarcasm.
suggest you have the Cycrime lab in DC run it. They could probably match it against the current agent database pretty quickly. Finally, something that looks like evidence. Thought you boys had gone dumpster diving or something. One slug. Looks like a 38. It's not in very good shape. Standard stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I dug it out of a hunk of wood.
You got it.
I don't want to ask him any more questions. Okay, we've been streaming for what is it, an hour and a half? What's the next? What was okay? You know what? I'm gonna have to go check my notebook. Sorry. Question 1: get samples to yes to John at crime lab. Take out at warehouse. Follow step by step. Oh wait, we need to put Scully's laptop in that little closet for someone to steal it later. I'm not saying who. I'm not naming names. Meeting room with Skinner. Yes, exactly. And Skinner's gonna get called in for something. Stupid questions.
Why were we being
You
followed?
stupid,
I don't
stupid
know, but whoever's
minds.
involved in
You
this case
stupid
isn't afraid
minds.
of the FBI. There could be an underworld connection.
Is there any connection with the decline in fishing?
I don't see any obvious connection. Board fishing isn't a federal offense.
It should be.
You think Wong is involved?
I don't know. Did you get the sense that he knew more than he was telling you?
He's definitely hiding something. What do you think that powdered lead is being used for?
I don't know. That one has me really stumped. It could be a byproduct of weapons manufacture. I suggest you conduct a little research.
Morley butt.
I could run a DNA test on this alignment. cigarette.
That's a bit of a stretch, Agent Wilmore. I wouldn't waste my time.
You think the blood belongs to one of your agents?
I can't rule it out. But I'll wait for the test
Forming our
results
own
when you're ready
aquarium,
to
I
make a
start giving
determination.
them all
I
names.
suggest you do the same, Agent Wilmore.
So
Skinner, you've got a call
Skinner
on
is
line
like,
one.
Shanks, why did you
Mr.
partner me
Skinner?
up with this incompetent newbie? And Wilmore, how many scenes take place in locations from the show? I don't know.
I have to go back to Washington.
So far, we haven't. So far,
Take some of the
we've
blood back to
only
the
played
lab
like
in DC for analysis.
days 1 and 2 of the
I want you to
investigation,
begin
and
surveillance of that warehouse
nothing
tonight.
ever, no locations that were on the show. So far, no. I don't know
Situations are very important to me.
if the others can give you more info on that, but so far I haven't encountered any. So Skinner is like, why Wilmore? And Shank says, well, this is a field office. We don't have a lot of manpower. So it's either this incompetent but earnest and honest agent, or Cook, whom, between you and me and this filing cabinet, I don't really trust. So who do you want to help you find your missing agents? The incompetent but honest guy? The possibly more competent but shifty guy? And Skinner's like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go with the honest one. Charlie writes, I have a theory. I think maybe one is similar to in the show. Again, spoilers, I can't say anything. Well, see, Charlie has already finished the game. Okay. Let's check out Wong on ING, and then put Scully's laptop. Also, Cook is gonna want to talk to us.
Hey pal, how's it going out there?
You're not my pal,
Sure you're
buddy.
sucking up to Skinner appropriately.
Well, you're not a very appropriate man. Let's see. I want to be mean to him just because I don't trust him.
Well, I learned how to suck up from you, remember? Oh, yeah, right. What's Skinner like? Ian Shanks should have babies. Well, I'm sure he's torqued about his missing people. Hey, listen. If you need anything, you just let me know, okay? Thanks, man.
Sure.
What's with the laptop? No, Scully's. It's password protected. You want me to call Computer Crimes Division and see what they can do?
No, thank you.
No, I'll do it. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, Cook. Also, I can't access the chat from my phone for some reason. If anyone can send a link to our Discord, put it in chat in case anyone wants to join our Discord. Our Discord is just a bunch of X-Files fans who like this game. And we also do X-Files watch parties. And are just very, very friendly. Oh, right, James Wong. Yeah, okay. First of all, he lied about being born in China. He was born in Texas, I think. Yeah, Houston, Texas. Military service and a bunch of convictions. A bunch, did time. Has a pretty extensive record. Military service, dishonorable discharge, lied about his age to enter service, sex state assault, robbery, armed robbery, possession of stolen property, possession of controlled substance with an intent to distribute. Okay, so he's a smuggler. Possession of stolen property, possession of stolen property. Charges dropped, mistrial. So I'm wondering, what's with the charges dropped in mistrial? Who is protecting him? Who is letting him get away with it? Yay, thank you for putting Discord. I want to say interlinked. No. Okay. You guys chat about what happens later in the game. I don't know anything about that. But we do have the license plate. I mean, I took some pictures now, but we have the license plate number that we can see. Vehicle, let's see, license plate 240 EAK. Nothing in citizen. FBI. Come on. Nothing in FBI. Government, military. Error. Restricted data. Okay, let's put Scully's laptop into the closet thingy. And password. Okay, you guys, maybe is there a way to open Scully's laptop? Do you know any? I mean, is there even a way? Is there even a password that we can use? Or is it just programmed away? Starbuck, huh? Starbuck. Nope. Oh, we tried Ahab. We tried all of them. Ahab, Starbuck, Weequeg. I don't know. Ishmael. Nope. Mulder, Melissa. Okay, never mind. Yes. Let's just go back and put the laptop in a closet for it to get stolen the next day. No, I don't want to. No, I want to pick it up. What is this game? What is this book? I can't zoom in on this. It looks interesting. Ah, there we go. What do you have notes? We have notes in this. There was something. Oh boy. Well, maybe next time. Maybe next time we play. Okay, so I think now it's by the future. Not a chance I'm right. I think it's time to go to a stakeout. And I have. You guys sent me something. Wait, why am I here? I don't want to talk to Shanks. Let's see. there are instructions how to do the stakeout without getting killed. This part is so stressful. Every single time. Where is that? It's a screenshot that I took. Hold on. And this is just perfect. Is it? There we go. All right, let's go back to the warehouse where evil dwells. Do you need instructions? I have instructions. Thank you. I think you were the one who sent us the page from the book that goes with the game. So instructions are: a dark car arrives and some spooky looking fellows carry a crate through the front door. Let's sneak around back and see what they're up to. After the intruders enter the warehouse, go for the instructions to the warehouse's back door. If you wait too long, they return to the car so you can't observe the activities. Okay. Caution. Don't leave your hiding place until the intruders enter the warehouse and close the door. Okay. Okay. After the intruders enter the warehouse, go forward, right, 2, forward, left, forward, left. Pick the lock with your lock pick. Open the door. Night vision goggles. Go. Let's see, into the warehouse. Go right. Forward. Left. 2 forward. 1, 2. To see some suspicious activity, select binoculars inventory, but I mean, I already know that they're loading something. See, this is why I think it's a borderline horror game. Okay, back to night vision goggles. Go forward, then left, 2 forward, 1, 2. No, wait. Oh my god, to right. I think I messed up a little bit. Oh my god, I hope they don't find me. Okay, now I'm lost. Oh, for fuck's sake, now I'm lost. Now they're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him for sure now. What did I do? Was the man behind this? Ah, Nick. Was. Yes, thank you, Nick, for the instructions. Okay. Oh my god. Do I have to go all the way back to my hiding place? I want to get out of here. I really do. Okay, I'm back where I was. Let's do this one more time. Go forward, left, forward, and to right. And look down. Yes. Look down. Eyes. Yes, flashlight. You might use the flashlight here. Okay. Move the pointer to the left of the blood stain until it becomes an action hand, until it becomes the Sith hand. Why can I do that? Why doesn't it become the Sith hand? Okay, blood until it becomes action hand. Select that spot to have Agent Wilmore. It says left of the blood stain. There we go. Why isn't it becoming action hand? Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Ah, there we go. Use a PDA to travel to your apartment in Seattle. Yes, as soon as he's done doing that, we're going back to the apartment. Okay, my phone is losing power. This charger is done. Okay. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Go home, go home, go home, go home, go home. Run away. Okay. Okay. We made it. Day one. Okay, you guys. What do you say we leave it here? We successfully died and then resurrected and made it through our first day again. What do you say we leave it here and then we pick up next week? Yeah, let's just pretend that Cook Wilmore made some dinner after a very stressful day. What is that? Martian tangos. Good lord! And you're commenting on Mulder's reading habits, dude. Glass houses. What do you say we let the guy sleep and then we pick up where we left off? Sure, we can do. Okay, we did it. Yes, we did it. We did it. I mean, it's not the first time we made through day one, but it's just as stressful each time at the stakeout. And I'm probably gonna need some like clear instructions when we're starting day when we're ending day two. But first, let the fella sleep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same soon. It's been a long week. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save. No, we're not gonna answer the phone. We're gonna save the game, and then we're going to wrap it up. Save. Save. There is no existing game. The previous game ended. I can get the photo. Yes, that would be great. That would be great, Nick. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. And I guess this is it. Well, congratulations on a somewhat successful playthrough. I mean, he died in the beginning, but then we just started over, as one does in a game, and next time we're gonna do day two, and maybe we can do the whole day two with the stakeout and not getting killed. So, if you guys are up for that, next Friday, same time, same place. If this is the boat is next, yes. Yes, next. I mean tomorrow. Day two is starts off with the some. I don't know. I don't want to spoil it, but for those who haven't seen it, but day two starts off rather in an interesting way. Now we know how to wait at least exactly next Friday. Awesome. Next Friday then. Um, Anxious Alien, thank you so much for joining our stream and our chat. It's always so fun to meet new people like this. We just like just finding our stream at random. So if you want to join our Discord, you're very very welcome to do that. We're just a bunch of X-Files fans who love to play this game, and you can. I feel weird about like plugging my own projects, but I also the reason I'm streaming this is because I have a podcast about the X-Files fandom, and this game sort of became an offshoot. This stream became an offshoot from the podcast. But yeah, thank you so much, Charlie and Nick, for guiding me through this game. I know that you guys, no problem. Thanks for streaming this. Absolutely. Well, yes, thank you for joining. And we are streaming on Fridays. I'm not saying like every Friday because you never know, but for now, we're streaming on Fridays. I think this means that. Wait a minute, what does that mean? Something happened right now. I think you followed. Yes, you followed. Yes, that's what it means. Thank you so much for following. And yes, we're streaming on Fridays, and you can go and you can watch previous streams on my YouTube channel, and you can watch highlights on this channel also. So yes, welcome Anxious Alien, and guys, have a good weekend. Take care of yourselves. Go watch that new Predator movie that is now streaming, and also I just re-released the season 2 finale of the podcast about queer ships and about slash fic. It's out now on Substack and on YouTube, and it's one of my favorite episodes that I made, and it's out now. And I'm going to start editing the interview with Dr. Bethan Jones soon. So, we have something to look forward to. There's another X-Files game, kind of Resident Evil clone. Have you played it? There is Resist to Serve, there is Unrestricted Access, and Deep State. And I haven't played any of them. And I don't know which one of them is more like a Resident Evil. But yeah, there's like at least at least 4 X-Files video games like this one. So, okay, you guys, thank you so much, and I will see you next Friday. And meanwhile, join our Discord and uh, keep or play this game. Resist Reserve, exactly. Yeah, they say it's great. I haven't played it yet. I'm looking forward to that. Um, it sounds like hardcore. Uh, it sounds very exciting, and uh, I don't know, like the stakes are high. Also, resist the serve. That's what Krychek said to Mulder. So yes, have a good weekend, everyone, and I will see you next Friday.